Good afternoon, and welcome back to day 7 on my journey to become the better speaker. Today, I want to speak to you a little bit about a follow up on discipline. So, we talked about discipline a little bit, and it's an easy thing to say, it's kind of easy to comprehend, but how do we actually achieve discipline in our lives? We have to make a change in the morning. We have to decide, maybe even before you go to bed the night before, tomorrow morning, I'm going to do this thing. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to get up early enough to be able to spend some time with God in my Bible. That I'm going to open myself up to hear His Word. That I'm going to listen to what He's trying to tell me. That I'm not just going to complain because, I never hear God's voice. Well, what are you doing to hear God's voice? For me, the answer to that question is spending time in His Word every day. Spending time in prayer with Him every day. Now, that's not the easiest habit to build. It takes some discipline, like we talked about. But it is a habit that you can build. And the way that you do it is one step at a time. So tonight, maybe you go to bed a little bit earlier so you can wake up a little earlier tomorrow. And when you wake up, it's okay. Go get your coffee, do your little morning routine, but carve out, even if it's 15 minutes to start with, carve out 15 minutes and say, I want to get to know you, God, because I want you to help me become the person that you say I can be. As we read His scriptures, there are thousands of I am statements that God says about us. He says that we are chosen. He says that we are redeemed. He says that we are loved. He says that we are knit together fearfully and wonderfully in our mother's wombs. Well, I'm going to tell you, coming out of my addiction, most of the things that God said about me, I would never say about myself to somebody else. But by spending time in His Word every day, and by believing His promises, and really ingraining those, and putting His Word on my heart so that I had it there in times of trouble, in times of distress, then I could begin to believe the things that God said about me. And then when I began to believe those things, I started to act like somebody who those descriptions were true about. And once you start doing that, then you've started an unstoppable momentum. Then there's something that it just can't hold you back, because God is ready to bless you abundantly more than you could ever ask or imagine. So believe in His promises, spend some time in getting His Word, and make a small decision to say, tomorrow I'm going to take control of 15 minutes of my day, and I'm going to give it to God, and I'm going to listen to Him and see what He wants to say to me. And that's how we get started. Thanks for watching. Disciple Derek out.